Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We should be in for a fast-paced game tonight, Legs. Two teams that like to get out and run.
Yeah, you're about to see a track meet out there. Both teams want to get up and down. You're going to see that scoreboard lit up.
To the wing, right side. Really left him alone that time.
Yeah, what a dish from Bay. Kept his eyes up the floor and found an open teammate.
Pass to Caruso. Off target with the three. Here's West. Good, and it's Horford who picks up the assist.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Good.
For an offensive machine like Gilgeous-Alexander, it's important to incorporate the floater in your arsenal.
Here's West. Basket counts. West has got his second basket on the night.
That's a great way to start. 3 for 3.
Tim, you look at Zion's play. Steady growth as a passer.
Well, he has more than doubled his rate of assists since his rookie year, while keeping his turnover numbers pretty stable. Brian, that makes him even more lethal offensively.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. Murray for three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, no one would call Murray a lethal three-point shooter, but he does just enough to keep you honest defensively.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at the numbers, currently around 22.5 points a game.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
The plan coming in is working. They're perfect 5 for 5 from the floor.
Pass to Caruso. Back to SGA. 5 on the clock. Horford pulls it in. Murray for three. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
They kick it out to Murray. Nails it from beyond the arc. Murray's got 9 points.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Caruso misses. It's tipped. Pass to Murray. Back to Horford. Here's West. And again, it's New Orleans with a three.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play. Defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it, and if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. Outside, SGA. And the shot goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his third basket on the night right there.
There are few guards in this league that do as much damage in the paint as Gilgeous-Alexander. He may be the best we have.
Now here's Murray. 9 points in the game.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, so far, a great game plan and great execution, but we still have a long way to go.
A 6'6" playmaker, SGA has a great view of the floor.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Pass to Caruso. No good on the shot. And so it's DeJounte Murray making things happen for the Pelicans. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter.
21.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Pelicans.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Pass to Lopez. Hits the trifecta. Lopez has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Back to Caruso. Left side SGA. And now New Orleans on the break. Poole from long range. And the Pelicans hit again from deep.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
You know, Grant, with the young Jeremiah Fears, the focus seems to be on his potential upside.
Yeah, he scores well, has a decent passing game, but there's room for more polish in other areas. As long as he works hard on developing, he'll reach that next level.
Thunder trail by 13. SGA surveying the D. All sorts of time, and the jumper falls for him. SGA's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's not the reason they're down right now. He has played smart, efficient basketball.
Here's Fears, still without a bucket. Clock at 6. Fires from deep. And again, it's New Orleans with a 3.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game. New Orleans leading by 14. Here's Fears. There's the drive. Lopez, a good look. And New Orleans getting another bucket right there.
I just love the ball movement.
Williams from long range. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Down low. Here's Matkovic. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
That is a smart pass right there, and it's a big part of Poole's game that he has worked hard to improve.
Outside Moody. Lets the 3 fly. And the Pelicans get it back.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Fears. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. And Legs, you think back to a few decades ago, we had some fierce rivalries in this league. What constitutes a rivalry nowadays?
Well, B.A., it's much more difficult to find those long-term heated rivalries like years past, and that's primarily because of the parity and player movement that we have in the league now.
It's Poole to drive. Mathurin with a steal. A minute and a half left in the second.
And just a tremendous ability to finish. No backing down at all from Mathurin.
And New Orleans will go for a different look here. Oklahoma City shooting their first free throw of the night here. Here's West. Here's Horford. And Horford powers it home.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standards, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's West. Sinks another one. He's on a roll, starting 4 for 4.
like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Pass to Queen. Here's West. Stolen by Mitchell. Here's Williams. Horford pulls it in. The Pelicans lead by 17. And as it goes out of bounds, New Orleans will keep possession.
Well, it's a miracle that pass wasn't picked off. Instead, it goes out of bounds.
And the basket by West. West has got 4 points this quarter.
They have no answer defensively inside.
And stolen by Murray. For three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
And another miss by Oklahoma City.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Makes his selection just in time. Well done.
Takes an incredible amount of focus and concentration. That's making the most of the possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. So Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A., and Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handlers.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Outside Mathurin from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to West. Mathurin with a steal. Now here's Howard. Horford pulls it in.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Sinks the tray.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
I think everybody in here is in shock. In many ways, their team just hasn't shown up.
A nice shot by Mitchell.
This is why they will go to him often. He's going to take and make shots.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Now Mitchell. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them. Since halftime, they've missed 3 of their first 4 shots. Still trying to get their legs under them.
Pass to Poole. Horford outside. Now Bay. Shot clock at 6. And again, New Orleans, no good. Well, Grant, when Zion is doing what he does best, it changes everything for the Pels.
Yeah, he bends defenses and brings a force that few teams can answer. With him in rhythm, they're not just dangerous, they're different.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you, Brian.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Here's Horford. Pass to Poole. Here's West. 13 points in the game. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got 6 points.
Yeah, the moment Horford has the rock down low, good night. I mean, just too many moves from the vet.
And the Thunder call time here. Well, both teams making some changes here. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. SGA with it. 10 points for him. Floats one. And the layup is good. 12 points for him.
Well, it's been SGA's night, whether it's in the half court or out in transition.
Poole for three. The Thunder pull it in. And following this one, they'll take on the Timberwolves in Minnesota. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip.
He typically dominates that area of the floor. It just didn't drop.
Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
And the defense has to be extra cautious defending SGA because you know he's looking for opportunities to go to the line.
And New Orleans will go for a different look here. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
SGA can't get it to go. New Orleans leading by 23. Over to the left wing for three. Fears. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Fears has got 6.
And this might be a growth area for Fears. His accuracy could even be better.
Murray finds some space. The steal. Here's SGA. Hands it from the wing. 16 points for him.
Wow, that is so quick by Shea on the catch and release.
Stolen by Caruso. Here's SGA. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Well, Lex, the last few years, the big men have been owning the MVP discussion. Now, enter SGA.
Yeah, and B.A., this is the scariest part. SGA has room to grow. The guy is still in his mid-20s and is arguably the best player in the game.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Murray. Pass to Messi.
Since breaking into the league, Murray's assist numbers have steadily risen.
Here's Williams. Wallace outside. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Pelicans ahead. Running away with this one. And time to step away quickly. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's West. And the basket is good.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Yeah, with each bucket, he denies any thought of a comeback.
Screen by Holmgren. Pass to Wallace with his first shot attempt. Second chance shot. Outside for SGA. And he buries that one. Back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
All right, Tim, you've covered the NBA for a long time now. What's one thing you wish you could change about how we cover the game?
Well, I think there's a temptation to boil it down to hot takes, and I'd much rather see us cover the appreciation that we all have for the nuances of the actual basketball.
Game has never been more skilled than it is right now.
Totally agree.
Bay with a screen. And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Coming onto the floor for your Thunder.
Stolen by Caruso. Wallace outside. 17-foot shot on the way. Again, Oklahoma City.
And that's Shea's favorite spot on the floor. His mid-range game is automatic.
And again, New Orleans no good. Thunder trail by 20. Baseline jumper. Horford with some nice D. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual. And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Back to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
What a pass right there. Coaches love seeing guys making it easy for their teammates.
And he gets it to go. West has got 6 here in the quarter.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Murray from outside. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
They have found a weakness in the defense, and it's on their ability to defend the three-point line.
And Tim, after a change of leadership in the front office, the Pelicans looking to set a new standard.
Yeah, and the credibility and clout of this experienced front office, hopefully spurring buy-in and alignment from top to bottom.
And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Greg.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. They get it again. Howard. Oh, got a piece of it. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Here's West. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
Here's SGA. Looking to win the run. And he takes it up and lays it in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points now in the second half.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Pelicans.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
And they didn't deviate from their game plan against this team. It's what helped them win their first 2 games against them. Add another one to the win tally for them.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Poole picks him up. There's 45 seconds left in the game. Ooh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. And SGA throws it down. And it's Poole with the ball for New Orleans. They have a 19-point lead. Out of bounds, the Oklahoma City's ball. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They've gone on an 8-0 run. And it's Poole with a rebound. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
Now here's Murray. And so New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Now, shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and
along. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. This is the last stop for the Pelicans before returning to New Orleans. Tip-off goes to New Orleans. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Now here's West.
I got him.
Greg, we look at the rosters of these teams, the athleticism they both have just jumps right off the page.
Listen, we're almost guaranteed multiple highlight-level plays in this one. This is the kind of game where you see what incredible athletes the NBA has.
And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Gilgeous-Alexander looking around. Caruso, no good. Bay with it. Right side Horford. Back to Bay. SGA with the steal. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Here's SGA. Right now, he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force.
An expert at getting into the lane and creating havoc. SGA.
Inside, Horford. And it's sent back by Howard. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pelicans will retain possession. Here's Murray. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. 5 on the clock. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you softly. They don't have to bang it in.
And Stan, an all-star back in 2022, DeJounte Murray has since been trying to regain that all-star form.
Absolutely, Kevin. And look, the major problem, like it is for a lot of guys, has been injury. When he's healthy, this guy can really play. He's a true two-way player and can help you win games at both ends of the floor.
Now, here's Howard. After Lou Dort Smith, back to Howard. Another shot. Horford with the rebound.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Murray. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And when he gets to the rim like that, it's almost impossible to take away options from Murray.
Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Hey, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Back to you.
What a scary thought. Okay, Allie, thanks. Now here's West. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Murray. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Certainly not the #1 thing Bey is out there to do, but he saw an opening and able to make the pass.
And it's sent back by Horford. To the left side wing. West with a wide open look. Offline with his 3. And here's SGA. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a 5-point game. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Tries to the hoop. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
There's some power behind Murphy's drive. He can be aggressive when he wants to be.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Will it go? And what a play. Just snatched out of the air. Credit the block. Now Bey. Back to Horford. For 3, West. Good on the triple.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA's got his second bucket of the night.
And good work inside. SGA will make more room for himself on the perimeter when he can be effective down low.
Shoots from the corner. That shot no good.
When the defense is playing off you like that, you want to be able to convert. But that time, he just couldn't get it done.
And so it's New Orleans in the driver's seat. Up. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New Orleans.
Well, you know, the analytics guys would tell you a team shouldn't be taking this many mid-range shots, but clearly they're shooting them with confidence.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And unfortunately, Coach, the Pelicans still looking for the franchise's first deep playoff run.
Yeah, just 2 playoff series wins since their arrival in New Orleans back in 2002. They've had some tremendous talents, but the stars have yet to align. Well, if you have the space, you have to take that shot. He missed it, but he's trying to keep the defense honest.
Now, here's Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander puts it up and through.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
Now, here's Moody. Poole outside. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Pass to Moody. Here's Spears. And here's Poole for 3. Rebounded by Howard. And now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander, the fast break chance.
Nearly automatic. Gilgeous-Alexander, no slouch from the line.
Oklahoma City shooting their first free throws here tonight.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for. Around 80% on the season.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate his shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
And the Pelicans with possession here after Oklahoma City gets the 3. Hartenstein comes with the double team. Pass to Fear. The kick out to Poole. Trying to get something going. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. He can't get that one to fall. The Pelicans trail. Now Messi. And Messi with the jam.
For young Jeremiah Fears, passing will be his meal card in the NBA. He already makes really good decisions.
So great talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he attests he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Here's Poole after the made shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Moody. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. Fears' shot is off. And the Thunder with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 fouls for him now in the first half. He's going to have to be really smart going forward.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Back to Poole. Connects from three-point range. Poole's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. And the Thunder making a switch here.
Substitution on the floor.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Hartenstein. He has yet to score.
Oh, and one little pump fake, and he had all the time he needed to go hard to the rack.
It's one of the most reliable moves you can make, GA. So pretty when it works.
I mean, that's what I'd call the prototype. When you talk about catching and shooting, West squares those shoulders, elbow in perfect alignment. Money.
And here's the fast break. Poole leading the way. Pass to West. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 27 seconds left in the first half. Now Mathurin. Williams a screen. 14 feet away. And the shot no good, a bit short. And now the Pelicans on the break. The 3 from Poole. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. From deep three-point territory. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pelicans lead by 3. And for 2K Sports, we'll be back here at Paycom Center right after this. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. And Greg, the Thunder, NBA champions at last. And still incredibly young.
And this is no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
West misses. Here's Oklahoma City. After this game, they can look forward to LA. They'll go match up against the Clippers. Sets in motion a 4-game road trip for him. Freaky that time from Hartenstein. And the Thunder with the possession here. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Coach Mark Daigneault talked about the Thunder's system of player development, and he said we try to do things that serve both the team and the individual, and then it's easier for guys to commit to it. And if that happens, then you have an environment that can be pretty powerful. Guys, back to you.
Turning potential into production. Thanks a lot, Allie. And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
Won't. Williams controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the Thunder lead by 2.
And defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down, and get some better looks.
And he jams it with authority.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Well, this is why the fans are here. Each team trading blows, increasing the entertainment value.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Thunder.
And using that body to his advantage, Mathurin will learn to control his strength as he grows in the league. And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And guys, you cannot allow that in a close game. You have to make it harder than that.
Nice job by Williams, carving out some space on that one.
Pass to Moody. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And here is Murray. And stolen by Wallace. Lays it in off the breakaway. Wallace has got the lead up to 2 now for the Thunder.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Lopez with the bucket.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
And we've seen it more than once. DeJounte Murray has been traded for huge hauls.
And that shows you his worth in this league. Teams have been willing to give up a lot to get him. You don't see that kind of length and versatility every day. That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
A sequence like that really does sting. I'll tell you that much.
Both teams will make substitutions. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Pass to Caruso. Off target with his 3. Pelicans leading by 3. Murray left side. There's a good screen. Puts it up from 17. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Now here's Caruso. He has 6. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Tipped away. And stolen by Murray. From past the arc. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. They get a hand on it. To end the run. Shea takes the hit and still gets it to go.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Back to Moody. A 3-ball. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. Pelicans on top, leading by 3. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the... We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. And here is Murray. Pass to Fears. To the paint. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGowens. Here's the 3. Knocked loose.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway.
Staying focused through contact, SGA.
And when you get physical with Gilgeous-Alexander, you really have to hit him, or else he just powers through that contact.
Murray outside. 3-pointers off the mark. Oklahoma City trailing. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Snags through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And this is what we're used to seeing from SGA. The guy can just take over.
And Fears has it in the corner. Caruso grabs the miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Pass to Howard. From down in the low post, it goes. And now a 4-point Oklahoma City lead. Now Fears. Driving to the basket. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And you don't like to concede the free throws, but it's better than getting flushed on.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. He hits both from the stripe. Here's SGA. That one misses. Here's New Orleans. Now West. Outside Poole. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Outside Caruso. Another chance. Toward outside. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Another shot. He gets the bucket on the way in.
And where some feel stressed, Gilgeous-Alexander feels strength. Love the confidence from the young fella.
Now Poole. It's West with the drive. Missed on the 3.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. You've got to have better shots.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
And when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking care of business at the line. Converting on all those free throws helps them build this lead.
Great reads. Tough to get a shot up over Holmgren.
Number 5, Dejounte Murray.
Takes the 3. Holmgren rips down the rebound. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. Bringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
Well, you don't see Caruso take these shots much, but that doesn't mean he'll pass on the chance to score.
He drills the 3.
As this game tightens up, Bay showing that steady hand.
Outside SGA. And stolen by Horford. Here's Murray. Nice use of the glass and the finish.
Gigantic shot by Murray, showing he is not afraid of the moment.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Now Caruso. It's good.
We'll credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.